Hey, what's going on YouTube? So I'm going to show you how to set up a Facebook ads for beginners 2020. So if you've never set up an ads before, I'm going to show you to do that under 10-15 minutes. So I'm going to try and cram as much as possible in this video because there's lots of videos out there that they just go into long details. So this is for someone who wants to set up Facebook ads really quick. So I'm going to show you the most important things. So I'm going to dive straight into this video. Don't try to skip ahead. Watch this video all the way to the end. I'm going to show you how to do this under 10 or 15 minutes. Let's get it. So as I said, I'm going to try and go through this video. So this is going to be wicked fast. This is going to be straight to the point. First off, you want to come to Google. As soon as you come to Google, if you don't have a Facebook account, you highly recommend you have to have one because you can't run Facebook ads without a Facebook ads manager. So you type in Facebook ads manager, and this is only for beginner. If you've never set up Facebook ads before, I'm going to show you how to set up a winning ad. Once you sign up, you come over here and you go to Google. You want to click on Business Manager. So if you haven't signed up for it yet, it will automatically take you to the actual Facebook Manager page. But if you did sign up for one, which is super easy, put your email address in, all that, make sure you put in your bank information, and then boom, you get straight to it. Now, once you sign up, you just click on here. It will just take you directly to the different Facebook ads account. As you can see, I have over 5 different ads account. So you can create multiple ads account if you want. All right, let's go. So once you do this, right, the first thing, if you want to set up an ad, as soon as you set up an ad, I always go into the audience insights. So audience insights is one of my best places to go. So I go not into the audience, not into the analytics, but as I mentioned before, audience insights. So if you come over here, it's normally on the plan. Some people's platform is set up differently. It all depends on how new and how old is your account. My account's been forever. I've been on Facebook forever. So mine will look completely different, but it's the same concept. So just stay with me. So don't try to skip to the end. As I said, I want you to take in all the information. Now, if you haven't so far, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you become a part of this. Let me know in the comments where you're watching this from and leave me a comment down below. So let's get back to the video. So in the audience insights, once I click on here, and as I said, we're going to create this under 10-15 minutes. I normally generally go to everyone on Facebook. So when I go to everyone on Facebook, I'm not trying to target everyone, but I clicked on that. Now, here is all the people in the US. So right now there's over 150 to 200 million people actively on Facebook here in the United States. Now I'm going to show you some tips, some tricks, and some different things that you're supposed to do. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to target US because it all depends on what you're trying to offer, what you're trying to sell. US is just a bigger market. It's known, it's proven, there's stats, and everybody knows that once you run your ads there, you will get results. Now, I'm not saying that anywhere else is not going to get you results, such as like Canada, Australia, UK, all those places. Yes, you can. But for me, I just target the US. If I want to go broad, I retarget and then I go broad. But first, I want to make sure that US is solid first before I go to different other countries. You want to make sure you get some sales here in the US, then I would branch out. Hope that makes sense. So once you type in, here's the US, I always do all. I normally generally go from anywhere from like 25 and older, 25 and up. That's just my target. If you want to figure out what audience that you're trying to go, not a problem. So I go to 25 and I go to, let's say, I'll go to 60. 25 to 60 is not my sweet spot. So if you look over here, you can see there's 38% of men, 34% of women, and it goes down and down. So if you want to say, okay, I want to target people from 25 to 54, not a problem. You can narrow that down too. So let's go to 54, boom. All right, so you see that? Now, if you look here, it narrows it down for a little bit. So 100 million to 150 million. Okay, now let's say we want to advertise real estate, for example. We're going to do real estate. We're going to type in industry, I go type in real estate. So if you type in real estate, look what we have here. 45 to 50 million people so far. Now real estate. So let's get some, so real estate, and they have to be, let's say I want to target buyers. Real estate, buying and selling. So if I type in real estate, buying and selling, it's still 45 to 50 million. Now, the next thing I do, right, the next thing I do, I try to see what type of page do these people like. Do they like IKEA furniture, VIP travel, oh la la llama, like all these things that's going into details. They go to Planet Fitness, they go work out, they like tequila, it's good. Budweiser beer, all these things. So 45 million to 50 million, these are the type of things that they interact with. Where are they located? It will also tell you 0.2% is in Florida, Tennessee, Texas, Florida, Texas, right? So you see that? They're giving you the stats. Activity, what these people like to do. So these people, they like pages, they like to comment, they like post, they like to share promotion, and they like to click on ads, 36. So that's huge. So these people, Facebook is telling you that these people like to click on ads. Now, there's so many different myths and people saying, well, Facebook is this or Facebook changes. Of course, they have to change and they're going to crack down. So you have to be smart and you got to work with them because they want you to win. Without us as advertisers, they don't make any money. Just so you know, we are the one that put money in their pocket. So they need us. So right here is over, right, 36 people, as I mentioned, clicked on the ads. They like to click ads. 17% their iPhone tablet. There's Android, mobile only. 70% of people like mobile. So if I were going to run an ad, I would just target mobile. I would even look at desktop. I would look at iPhone and Android. That's where I'm going to put my money. So Facebook wants you to win. So if you scroll down here, you see page likes. What I would do some investigation. I don't know who this guy is. He has over 1 million page, right? I don't know. I just click on it. Do they have a lot of activities? Well, this guy's a comedian. He's got 2.6 million. And yes, people are commenting, people are liking, people are sharing. So that page is active. I would target those people too. Let's say IKEA. We all know what IKEA is. So if you look on IKEA, there's 28 million people. They like bed and all that type of stuff. It goes hand in hand with real estate. Now, if you look at it, they posted 10 hours ago. For out of, right? Now let's double check. 28 million, they had 68 people that liked that post. 61 people liked that post. So this page sucks, right? If you look at it, how can you have 28 million people and you made a post and only, this is what I get on my regular page for 7,000 people. Like this page is bad. It's like they need to revive this page, or maybe they're not posting interesting things, or people don't really want to share and like and comment like this. I would even look at it. I would even target them. Come on, IKEA. You're slacking here. Now, if you look on, let's go with Groupon. Let's see if Groupon has some activities. So if the page has a lot of activities, that's who I'm going to target. All right. 20 million people, 18. Wow. 500. At least this is a little bit better. At least there's something happening here. But you get the idea. They have so many people and there's no interaction. Like if you look at this is good. Like this is 2.6 million, 2.7 people like this. Like people are liking stuff. People are commenting. People are sharing. So that's what I would do. All right, let's get on. So now when you do your investigation, the next thing you want to do is I would click on the create ad tab. So I'm not done with it yet. I click on the create ads. It's going to populate. And for most of you, how I get started, I normally go with engagement ads because I want people to like, comment, share, all that type of stuff. People are going to say, Well, people are gonna say nasty stuff, but I don't care. I'm trying to get data. I'm trying to weed people out. So I go with the engagement ad, and then I retarget them with traffic ads. So if it's a picture, I go with traffic. If it's a video, I go video views. Remember that. If it's a picture, I go with traffic. If it's a video, I go video views. That's my preference. That's what I use. You can do whatever you want and try to test the waters. I'm not saying none of them is wrong. I'm just telling you how I get my results. So I go with the engagement ad. You can name this whatever you want because this is just for you. So let's say you go with real estate, right? Real estate, click continue. As I said, I'm trying to get this under 10 minutes, under 15 minutes. Let's go, let's go. All right, so this is the age 25 to 55. As I mentioned, we're going all demographic, right? So this is doing all the work for you. So you can leave this US 25 and you can put real estate. Let's say you want to get real estate leads. So this is broad. This is pretty broad. 56 million. I want to narrow that down. So I would click on demographic, right? So if you look on here, there's reach 1.1, post engagement 1. This is like the post engagement. So I would go broad, but I wouldn't go that broad. So if you want to get some suggestions, you could click on here and Facebook gonna give you suggestions. Now you're going in real estate. Is it people that are looking for a new house? Is it investment? Do they want to buy a house? Is it first-time buyers? Is it home? Is it property finder? Is it real estate? You want to target people who go on Zillow. So if they go on Zillow and look, you could target them. Is it apartment? People looking for an apartment. Is it a starter home? So let's say you want to target first-time home buyers. If I click on first-time home buyers, it goes down a little bit. Now, first-time home buyers, I want to narrow this down. So let's say I want to narrow, so I have first-time home buyers, buying and selling real estate. So now I'm going to narrow it down and I'm going to say first-time home buyer. First-time home buyer grant? Nope. Let's put home buyer. So I'm doing this as we speak. All right. First-time home buyer grant, first-time direct, away from home. No, let's go with house. Boom. Now it's narrowing down. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. So they're first-time buyers. They're buying a home, real estate, house. Narrow it down. And we're going to narrow it down to, let's say we want to go with, let's say if you're in Florida, all right? You're in Florida. They have to be in Florida, okay? 22 million. All right, they got to be interested in Florida. So remember, we're going broad. They want to buy a house in Florida. And let's say you want to go with Fort Lauderdale. So let's say Fort Lauderdale, that's where they need the house. Fort Lauderdale, boom. Got to be interested in Fort Lauderdale area. So let me just break this down to you. As I said, I'm trying to keep this down max. First-time buyer, they're buying a home, they're real estate. This is what they're interested in. Okay, they want to buy a house. Where would they like to buy the house? Well, they want to buy a house in Florida. Okay, we're in Florida, Fort Lauderdale. So now if you look over here, this is 1.2 million. So do you get where I'm trying to go? You have to narrow it down. You don't want to shoot for everybody. This is not the US. So if you're a real estate agent, you want to be specific. People all over the US, but they want to buy a house in Florida. So 1.2 million in the entire US want to buy a house. They're interested in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hope this is making sense. All right, once you do that, the next thing we want to do is we can leave all languages. I'll leave it there. I go to edit placement and I go, if it's engagement, I just stick with just Facebook. Yes, you can do Instagram and you can do YouTube and you can do all that. You can create another campaign with the same audience, but it's directed to Instagram. So you never want to put everything all together, because if you put everything all together, it's just going to make it more difficult for you to figure out, okay, where this click is coming from, where it takes you too much time. So if you like said, okay, this campaign is for newsfeed only, this campaign is for Instagram, this campaign is for the story, this campaign is for the right side, you want to do that. So let's say you want to do $5 for this, $5 for this, $5 for this, and you can spend $25 every day on a particular ad. You could do that. So what I'm teaching you, you can also do this, and you can run ads for other people as well. So what we want to do, you want to show more, and we go in all device, and if it's a picture with no video, I just go broad. If it's a video, go into another video. Let's say your capture page has another video and all that. I would change this to only on Wi-Fi. So if it's something that is going to attract a video, if it's just a picture and people are just going to click and sign up, then sure. But if it's a video they have to watch, I make sure that they only are on Wi-Fi, because I want to get the people who are sitting down, they're chilling, and they say, whew, I want to look at something, right? So let's get going. So you could change this, right? $5 a day if that's what you want to do, not a problem. If you want to do that, that's okay. And you can click on continue. Once you click on continue, right? You click on continue. This is where you would create your ads. You select whatever picture you want to put. You put the picture you want to put. You put the text here, right? You write your text. You put your call to action. Do you want him to click? Do you want him to sign up? Do you want to get a quote? Do you want to do all that? So this is just general. So you put your picture on all that. Now, before I do that, I want to show you where to go and get your pixel, right? Because you want to set up your pixel. You go here, and I'm just going to leave the page just for the sake of this. So you click on the pixel tab. If you come on here, right, you go here, you want to click on pixel. Now you could set up your pixel. So if you click here, it's going to ask you, okay, do you want to manually add this? So you can click on here, and then you copy this pixel, and then you add it to the footer of your website. So if it's a website, it's a funnel, you put it on the footer, you click continue, and then you're good to go. That's it, pretty simple. And then once you set it up, make sure you fire it. And once you fire it, it's going to active again, and it's going to tell you, okay, your pixel is all set up. And then all you have to do is just run your ads. Once you start getting some engagement on your ads and you're doing all that, people are clicking, liking, then you can create an audience. So you create an audience, just go on here. And once you create an audience, let's say I want to create an audience. If I click on the audience tab, this is populating. So these are some of the audience that I've, right? As you can see, like I'm doing medical field, family, all these things, right? So I just name them. And I just name them. So if you want to do a lookalike audience, you can click on here, click on the lookalike. You click on whatever pixel you want to create, what audience, and then boom, it's easy to create. And then you'd create an ad, and then you'd retarget the people who is actually clicking on your ads and then liking and all that type of stuff, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you. I hope this video helped. So this is Facebook ads, right? How to set up Facebook ads for beginner in 2020, under 15 minutes. That's what I wanted to share. I hope I didn't take that long. I don't even know what time it is. But like, subscribe, become a part of the family. If you know exactly what I'm doing, check out in the link down below if you want to learn all these type of things. Would love to have you here, and where you can even scale your business to the next level, right? See you on the next video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.